Okay guys, so I am super late to my CPR class. I have to take for the certification, so I'm trying to race to get in there now. Hey guys, I'm in the classroom for the CPR training I'm gonna do today, and given the fact that I'm gonna be doing CPR for 30 hours, I better get certified. So let's see how I do. I love how the instructor today was talking about these things here. These are CPR masks, and she was joking around and asking everyone, hey, of course you have your portable CPR mask, right? Nobody has them. So she actually was talking about this. These are so important to have. One of the things that was really great today about the test is all the answers were actually on the posters behind me. This is an essential piece of equipment for any office, and while I don't drink coffee, if I did, they'd probably have to do CPR on me because caffeine has an incredible impact on me. It just, whenever I've taken it, my heart flutters a little bit, but this is something that's gonna be really important for, I think, for a lot of the students this morning. Me, I'm more of a water guy.
We now live in an age of disasters, and Patrick is on a mission to prove that
if you prepare for disasters, you'll never experience one.
All right guys, so now I'm gonna learn from Galina. She's gonna teach me everything I need to know about how to do CPR correctly. Now I've gotta figure out how to do the compressions right, so I'm so lucky to have Galina to show us how to do that right.
So when you're doing compressions on somebody, you want it to be on a bare chest so you know you're in the right spot. So expose the chest, right? Your hand placement is going to be the lower half of the breastbone, center of the chest. Lock your elbows so you're using your upper body weight and not your arms, right? And then the depth that you're gonna be going down is 1/3 the depth of that person's chest. It's about 2 inches for an adult, okay? So if you're doing the compressions correctly on these fancy mannequins, you're going to hear a click and see 2 green lights pop up on the shoulder.
Okay guys, so here I go. I'm gonna do exactly what she just told me to do. We're gonna give this a try. And we are getting the green light.
2 green lights, perfect.
No red lights. We don't want the red lights. If we get the red lights, we can't save Eddie. We have to let the heart refill. I'm gonna be saving Eddie for 30 hours. And she's gonna show me today how to do CPR on an adult mannequin.
When you're delivering breaths on an adult, mouth to mouth, you have to pinch the nose and open up the airway. Otherwise, the tongue lays on the back of the throat when people go unconscious. So you're relieving the tongue from the back of the throat, pinch the nose. You would seal your mouth over their mouth, look down and breathe until you see a slight chest rise. That's telling you that your breath has gone in.
Okay guys, so I don't want to give Eddie a French kiss today. Instead, I'm gonna use one of these. This bag here is amazing. It's gonna have a mask and it's got a way for me to pump air out, and it is called a bag valve mask, and it's gonna allow me to actually push the air in instead of having me to give him an extended kiss.
Okay, so when you're delivering breaths with a bag, it's different, right? So you have to do the EC technique.
Oh, the E and the C, so like this and this.
Yes, there you go. Exactly.
That's awesome, learned something new today.
So you push down hard, still have to open up that airway, deliver the breath till you see the slight chest rise.
He's alive. He's alive. So, but it's really hard to try and do a bag valve entirely by yourself. Normally you do this with 2 people, right?
Correct.
So doing it with 1 can be really difficult. So luckily, world record doesn't require that I actually use this part of it. Instead, all I have to use is the mask. But today, it's so important for me to learn it. So the first thing we need to do, right, is I need to put the seal on it, right? And you were telling me the C is a clamp around, right? Mm-hmm. And so I just lift it up, put my hand in here, or I can just begin.
1.
There we go.
2. Good job.
He's breathing. You know, you watch TV and you always see them take the paddles and they put it on the body, and all of a sudden you see the body go boom, and the guy's going up and down, or the victim's going up and down. Well, I'm gonna learn how to use a real AED today from a real AED instructor.
First thing that you're gonna do when someone brings you an AED is turn on that power button, okay?
Okay.
After that, it's gonna tell you exactly what to do. Follow the prompts.
Remove clothing from the patient's
Clothing should have been
chest.
removed. I've already been doing compressions on
Open
it.
packet and apply pads.
In other words, don't do it when the guy's wearing a tuxedo.
Apply pads.
Pads
as
will
shown
show
in the
pictures on them. Okay?
Open packet
One's
and
up
apply
here,
pads.
one's down
Press
here.
Pads firmly
It's gonna
on
diagonally analyze their heart.
skin. Apply pads as shown in the pictures. Do not touch the patient.
This is the
Analyzing
boss.
Heart rhythm.
This is the boss.
Shock advised.
Sensing he's in a
Do
shockable
not
rhythm.
touch the patient.
Now it's gonna allow you to push that button to
Everyone
shock his heart,
clear.
hopefully back to a normal rhythm.
All right, I'm gonna shock Eddie.
Shock button. Shock delivered.
Okay, I was expecting him to just jump off the table, but he didn't do that.
30. Give 2 breaths.
Yes. Woo, I almost blew his skin
Stop
off.
CPR. Do not touch the patient. Analyzing heart rhythm. Do not touch the patient. Everyone clear. Press the flashing shock
Here we
button.
go.
Shock delivered. Begin CPR.
Nice.
All right.
10.
I'm so used to this thing. I'm so used to doing this count in my head. Okay, guys. So I've learned everything I really need to, or at least I think I have. And today, Galina's gonna be administering my CPR examination. So let's see how I do. So today I'm gonna run my test, and if I pass, I get my certificate. So let's see how it goes. So now I just gotta wait. Okay guys, moment of truth. I'm gonna find out if I passed. So, how'd I do?
I've graded everything, your skills were amazing, and you definitely passed your written exam. Good job.
Nice. All right, so it's official, it's done now. So I can get ready, and now the next part I have to start thinking about is the mental training. So I've got so much more to do on this amazing adventure, but today I was so glad. I wanna thank Galina, I wanna thank all the Roseville staff here at the Cascade Training Center. They were absolutely amazing. They did such a professional job. I learned so many things. I even learned some stuff because later on this year, as you know, I'm gonna be doing CPR in an apiary, in a bee yard. I'm gonna be covered in bees, and one of the instructors came up to me and said, don't forget to remember your EpiPens, and don't forget about this, and don't forget about shock. And I couldn't believe it. It was so great. So the staff here was just absolutely amazing. I was so grateful to have them today. They were so generous with their time, and I learned an awful lot.